What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Marisha LaShay, and welcome to another episode of The Breakfast Show, Marisha LaShay. I'm so glad that you guys are here with me this morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Returners and newcomer, today is April 23rd, 2025. This show will be in effect for the next week or so. 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. Thank you guys for your support, all the love that has been outpouring. Thank you guys so much. First and foremost, giving honor to God who's the head of my life. Thank you guys for the support of pushing this show out to other countries. We are at a total of 26 countries that the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay is getting out there to and on different platforms. Thank you guys for the support. Third thing that I want to definitely just shout you guys out about is the listeners across every platform. We have over 1,600. I am definitely grateful for the opportunity to serve in the capacity that I'm currently serving in. Don't take it for granted. So glad that I've been committed to what I came here to do, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Just giving honor to God, but also my dad, just for being a support to me as I came to him with this idea during COVID. We have been at this thing for about 4 years strong. We'll be celebrating 5 years come November. And I'm just truly, truly thankful and just giving honor to God. Also, this show only happens in the months that have 30 days, which is April, June, September, and November. In November, as I stated, we will be 5 years old. So be on the lookout for any of those events that we're planning to do because we're just still just trying to wrap up what it is we're exactly getting ready to do to celebrate 5 years. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully new projects and just do new things that are coming. It's a new year, but it's also a big year, right? Um, y'all, hey, I'm getting ready to move into our mental check-in, which is rated on a scale from 1 to 10, one being the worst day of your life, and 10 being the best day of your life. Can I be below a one? Can I be above a 10? Absolutely. How am I doing today? How am I doing today? I'm a strong 8. Thanking God and leaning on God for his source and being a source to me, day in and day out, just being an educator. And I just been really proud of myself as I've just been kind of reflecting and sitting back and thinking about everything that I am definitely doing right now. I go to work, after I leave work, I make sure that I'm just kind of getting my stamina together to teach a 90-minute block, do homeroom, 90-minute block of one math class, and another transition them out to transition other students in. So it just takes a lot of work to do what I do, but I'm thankful nonetheless and just building my stamina day by day. But then coming home to handle everything that I need to do, as well with having a separate to-do list. So, y'all, with that being said, please go ahead and drop those numbers. Let me know how you feeling in the comment section, depending on where you are and what platform you're on. I want to go ahead and move into the question of the day and where our focus stands. So, the question for today is, what is an arranged marriage? What is an arranged marriage? We know what marriage is, but what is an arranged one? So, an arranged marriage sole purpose is to create a union based on familiarly, you being familiar and social value, whether it is solely on personal attraction or emotional connection. It prioritizes compatibility, shared values, and long term stability, often with family involvement in selecting a suitable partner. Okay, so I want to dig a little bit deeper. When we talk about family and social considerations, an arranged marriage is rooted in belief that family and community have a role in choosing partners who will contribute to the overall well being of the family and the society. They didn't necessarily say for that particular person, they're talking about your family, they're talking about society. When other countries and society, they're thinking about family and society. That's the first reason. Second, shared values and compatibility. All right. Families often consider factors such as religious beliefs, cultural backgrounds, education, and social status to ensure a good match in terms of compatibility. Are you compatible with the person? You just said that, oh, yeah, we're compatible. No, your family is really like doing the research to see what's going on. The third reason why arranged marriages exist is building a strong foundation. Arranged marriages are seen as a way to build a solid foundation for a lasting relationship by prioritizing shared values and mutual respect before love can develop. Wow. Fourth reason, family unity and support. Arranged marriages aim to strengthen family ties and ensure the couple receives support and guidance from their families. Okay. Fifth reason is preserving traditions and values. In some cultures, arranged marriages are a way to preserve religious traditions, social customs, and family honor. Hmm. Another reason. So one, two, three, four, five, six. The sixth reason is the emphasis on commitment. Unlike love marriages, which may be driven by romantic feelings, arranged marriages emphasize commitment and mutual respect as a foundation of the relationship. Okay. Seventh reason, reduce influence of personal desires. In some countries, arranged marriages are seen as a way to avoid the pitfalls of impulsive romantic choices and prioritize long term compatibility over fleeting feelings. Wow. Okay. Well, I want to unpack this and I want to get dig a little bit deeper, even more, because this is very interesting, a very interesting topic to me when I think about arranged marriages and things like that. I always go back to Coming to America. That is something. They showed an arranged marriage. I also think about even deeper of Romeo and Juliet. That was something, you know, a feud. But let me not get off topic. Let me stay on. So who's picking this mate in this arranged marriage? This is typically done by family members, especially like your parents, right? The process can vary widely across cultures and families, but the common thread is that the choice of partner is arranged with input from people other than just the bride and the groom. Here are the different levels of degrees of involvement. You have three arrangements. So you have the traditional arranged marriage, the families may choose the spouse entirely with limited input from the couple. In some cultures, the couple may not meet until shortly before, even on the wedding day. So, can you imagine to just show up on your wedding day? You never seen this person, y'all never even had a exchange of a conversation or anything like that. Okay, the second type of semi arranged marriage, common in many modern settings, especially in South Asia and Middle East. The families introduce potential matches, but the couple has the opportunity to get to know each other and give their consent before proceeding. Okay, that's a little interesting. And then last but not least, forced marriage. This is totally different and not the same as an arranged marriage. In a forced marriage, at least one party does not consent or is coerced. And this is considered a human rights violation. Wow. Okay. 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 Which culture or country or religion do you think that this is happening or common around? Okay. India, Nigeria, Japan, or even Orthodox Jews or Muslim communities. But I only want to target three. So we're going to talk about in India, how it works. Arranged marriages are still the norm in many Indian families, although modern versions now include the couple's consent and a time to get to know each other. Families consider the following things: the religion, the caste. So in India, they're on a caste system, which breaks down the society of where they stand, horoscopes, education, and social status, when matching. So they have different platforms that they use, um, which serve as matchmaking tools used by the families. Then they also consider love marriages are on the rise, but family approval still remains important in many regions in India. That was the first country I looked at. Second, Pakistan. Very similar to India, arranged marriages in Pakistan often involve extended family, and many matches happen between cousins. Hmm. Religion is Islam, which plays a major role in compatibility in terms of family values and religious views, which are emphasized when you talk about Pakistan. It's common for families to arrange meetings between the couples before a formal engagement. Hmm. Parental approval is crucial, even in a love come arranged marriages. Hmm. Bangladesh. How it works. Arranged marriages are deeply rooted in cultural and religious tradition. Families usually take the lead, with girls often marrying in their early 20s. There's increasing openness to letting couples meet and talk before marriage, but family opinion is still very influential. Dowries, although legally discouraged, can play a role in the arrangement. And those that don't know what a dowry is, it's a set of money that the family sets aside for the couple to be okay. Like it's like a financial setup. It's a settlement of money that is put away, but you don't get your dowry until you are married for a certain amount of time. There's certain stipulations about a dowry. Because I'm like, I've researched that a while. So I want to talk a little bit about the evolutions of arranged marriages in modern / Western contexts. Introduced, not imposed. It's a difference. In many westernized or globalized families, especially diaspora countries or communities, the idea of arranged has shifted to introduced. Parents or family members suggest potential partners, but the final decision is fully up to the couple. Think of it like a curated dating pool based on the values and background, religion, etc. Love come arranged marriages. In countries like the US, Canada, and UK, younger generations sometimes find their own partners, and then the family step in to arrange the formal engagement. This hybrid model keeps both the love and family tradition in play. It's also common in modern settings such as India, Pakistan, and Middle East. Digital matchmaking, such as Tinder, with family filters, are often popular for culturally aligned dating with marriage in mind. Some modern platforms allow families to arrange or manage the profiles and initial conversations, a tech twist on traditional matchmaking. People also consider consent accountability and you being compatibility are key. Psychological compatibility, mental health awareness, career goals, and personal growth are all becoming major talking points before marriage. People expect multiple conversations and meetups, not just one dinner and a wedding date. Last but not least, family meditation instead of control. Mediation. I said meditation. Mediation instead of control. In modern Western contexts, families often play the role of mediators or advisors, not decision makers. There's growing respect for individual autonomy, especially in immigrant communities trying to balance tradition and modern values. So I say all of this to say in today's episode that an arranged marriage is still going on. Is it common here in the US? Not quite, but in other places, yes. So if you learned something today, please feel free to follow me for more. And to just kind of consider what an arranged marriage is all about and opening your mind. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. I will be here same time, same place. Peace.